sweetie.
Great. We're doing a quick interview for our independent YouTube channel, and your sign caught my eye. Could I ask you a few questions about it?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
What's your channel?
And we're actually just getting the channel started, so this is going to be our first one.
Okay.
But it's just going to be covering NYC events. So on your sign, this side, it says transgender or embrace transgender rights. What does that mean to you?
I'm going to not be on record for this.
Okay. So you don't know what that means to you?
Absolutely know what it means to me.
Okay.
In fact, that trans rights are human rights, and especially in New York City and New York State, these are protected rights, and any discrimination against them anywhere in this state or this country is actually illegal. So we should not be doing that, and we still have the American ideals of equality and
Yeah. So what do you think about the recent executive order that doesn't allow transgenders in women's sports?
that also is discrimination. So I'm not for any of that, which is why I'm here. Like,
do you think
everybody here is in support of that? Yeah, the science is not behind it, and it's such a tiny like sliver of our society in America that why it's also being targeted is just it's incorrect, you know. Yeah. So, and what is your viewpoint? Actually, I would love to know.
I do think that there is a difference between like male and female, and that men are generally stronger than women. And so I kind of think maybe that puts women and young girls at like an unfair disadvantage.
Right. So what is your viewpoint on trans rights in general?
Oh, well, I totally agree that people who identify as trans are human beings and deserve basic human rights, but it's not a basic human right for you to be a biological man and then play in a women's sports league.
But do you understand what it even means to be a biological anything?
Yes.
So what does that mean?
So if you're a man, you have XY chromosomes.
So in
If you're a
terms
woman, you have XX.
and what about intersex? Where do you put them?
Well, those are different, and that's of course that's a different category. But people that are intersex also still have one or the two genders.
So clearly, actually, you are not on the side of human rights and transgender rights, and
it depends on what you mean by transgender rights.
What is your viewpoint? Why should they be discriminated against?
No, they should not be discriminated against. Right. It's the fact that if a young girl is playing against a biological male who is naturally stronger.
Yes,
no, just let me finish. Who's naturally stronger, that's unfair to the woman.
But transgender boys, what that even is like for them. Do you know any transgender people?
I do.
Do you know any transgender boys?
I do.
Do you know what it's their experience to play on a sports team?
Not exactly. Can you tell me about it?
Exactly. So,
can you tell me about it?
Well, so if you're going to try to keep people out of any team, but you are doing it based on not knowing what the real experience is even like for young boys or even older athletes, then you're actually not talking from, there's a reason, for example.
Well, I don't think women should play on men's team either. I can't imagine a woman playing on a men's football team. I mean, with how strong they are, that would be incredibly dangerous for her.
Right. Well, I don't think you're really concerned about safety. And you're not.
Well, I am concerned about safety because people like Rachel Levine, who are so much stronger than Riley Gaines and so much faster because of his biological makeup.
What you're not concerned with is the emotional and mental health of any transgender person or boy who wants to play on a team.
They can play on a team. They just need to play on a team with people who are of equal strength to them.
Telling them not to
make it fair.
As they are. Fair is exactly what you think it is, but it's not right. I would love to have you tell everybody, what your real political views are, because I believe that you're actually not on the right side of things.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that true?
I mean, I don't agree with you.
Right.
But do you think that trans rights start at conception?
So exactly, like I just said, who do you vote for?
Well, that's my personal business,
of course,
but
so I know you're just infiltrating.
Do you think that trans rights start at conception?
I believe human rights believe at birth for everyone.
But not at conception?
I'm sorry. Human rights begin at conception, right?
So you're pro-life?
Do you believe it? Are you pro anything?
Are you pro-life then?
I am pro human rights.
So the right to be born. So you're
What
pro-life?
are you? I'm sorry. What are you?
So you're pro-life?
What are you?
Are you against abortion?
Are you against human rights?
Well, the one right to life, the one right that we have is right to... Oh. Are you not allowing certain women in this space? They're kicking certain women out of the space.
Nobody's kicking you out.
Well,
She's not in
you're
charge
trying
of this
to
space.
block me. You're trying to block me with your arm.
Trying to protect
Do you think I'm a danger to her? Because I have a different opinion?
That's what I think.
Oh, okay. Do you believe that trans rights start at conception?
Would you like to state your? I'd love to film you and love your name. What is
Yeah,
your
my name is Jenna. Genitalia.
Genitalia. Oh,
Yeah.
very nice. I love
Oh,
that.
you don't need to touch me. Thank you, though.
Oh, Genitalia. I'm just congratulating you on your great show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. People are so welcoming here to people with different opinions. It's awesome.